Astronauts to the moon.
Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1.
Houston, we have a problem.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue.
What you're seeing here is a mirage.
And now, Intellectual Scientific Thoughts by Jeranism. NGC 6240 is a well-studied, observed, and documented nearby ultraluminous infrared galaxy in the constellation Ophiuchus. NGC 6240 is 400 million light-years away. That's really far. Too far to ride your bike, a car, a plane, or even a spaceship. If you took the 17,000 mile per hour ISS there, it'd take you 16 trillion years, so I don't suggest you go. 1, because it's far, and 2, because space is fake as shit. So I don't know if any of you are good with coming up with great ideas. If you are, we need some, because this world is a mess. They taught us lies, and we are deep into it. The further a society drifts from truth, the more it will hate those who speak it, said George Orwell. And look what's going on. We got Monsanto basically stealing our food, Nestle stealing water from California where we got a drought. Look at churches and their treatment of gays, making kids hate gays at such a young age. It's just not right. There's no way that that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're all humans. We all are to care for each other. You've got Joel Osteen buying Ferraris and $1 million houses. You've got Creflo Dollar getting $64 million planes. You've got the Illuminati taking over every single music video we've ever seen. We've got the map that they've screwed up. They moved the equator. How about the fact that we can't track any southern flights over the oceans? Who's behind all that? Probably the UN. Probably has something to do with the Antarctic Treaty. And you've got NASA. NASA just being a government shill organization of liars. They've stolen $1 trillion, and that's since Apollo. They hired Nazis like Werner von Braun to create their rockets. They take fake pictures from what they call space. They give us pictures of the Earth that in no way resemble each other, let alone what the Earth probably looks like. They tell us that we live in a galaxy unending full of stars and you name it, planets. Then they've killed people like Gus Grissom, who just spoke up against them. Yet we've got robots that shoot lasers on Mars and take selfies. Buzz Aldrin, who wrote his letter and took his little apron up to the moon, so supposedly, and gave it to the Grand Sovereign Master or Commander. You've got Elon Musk, who's probably lying. Never been to space himself, but will say that it's there and it's real. And you've just got the Masons running all over the place, running everything from the Mormon Church to the Catholic Church, probably in on the popes, and the whole time they're worshiping who?
Could it be Satan?
You've got Disney and their Club 33 worshiping a mouse.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
You've got Obama promising change and giving us nothing. Lying about the stupid globe.
Shut up.
No way, Osama. You had this coming.
What do you mean?
You, sir, are a proven liar.
So what are you saying?
For starters, your name is Barry, and you're a liar?
Sorry.
I'm gonna make you watch the lies come out of your mouth, like we've had to.
I will provide our intelligence and law enforcement agencies with the tools they need to track and take out the terrorists without undermining our Constitution and our freedom.
Lie.
That means no more illegal wiretapping of American citizens.
Lie.
But I think it's important to recognize that you can't have 100% security.
Lie.
And also then have 100% privacy and zero inconvenience.
No more national security letters to spy on citizens who are not suspected of a crime.
But my assessment and my team's assessment
You try it.
was that
Bullshit.
they help us prevent terrorist attacks.
Bullshit.
No more tracking citizens who do nothing more than protest a misguided war.
Bullshit.
So it's not as if I don't have a personal interest in making sure my privacy is protected.
It's not about you.
But I know that the people who are involved in these programs, they operate like professionals.
Bullshit.
We will again set an example for the world that the law is not subject to the whims of stubborn rulers, and that justice is not arbitrary.
Bullshit.
This administration acts like violating civil liberties is the way to enhance our security. It is not.
Damn it.
There are no shortcuts to protecting America.
In the abstract, you can complain about Big Brother and how this is a potential.
Damn it.
So out with it. Just tell us all. Tell us that the Earth is flat. The ball's a joke. The globe's a joke. Just tell us.
Don't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to sharpen the question so that, because I think you're getting right at my point here.
So it's flat.
Yes.
There you have it, folks. You heard it here first. Obama admits it. It's flat. He's no better than his great long-lost cousin, George Brain Washington, and the brain himself, Einstein, and all the scientists who peddle the bullshit. Neil deGrasse Tyson likes to be important on Cosmos. We got lying Brian Cox telling lies left and right, not answering open letters. We got Richard Dawkins, evolutionary biologist who can't even explain how biology or evolution works. You got Lawrence Krauss, who says that something can come from nothing, and being a nothing, he would know. Here comes the Dos Equis guy. Guess he's got something to say. I always think Lawrence Krauss is full of it. That's all. Huh. You got Bill Nye, the lying guy, who helps make sure that the answer to our origins must fit inside the atheistic, materialistic box that they've created. Why won't they just take a look at what their hero Copernicus said? He said, so far as hypotheses are concerned, let no one expect anything certain from astronomy, which cannot furnish it, lest he accept as a truth ideas conceived for another purpose, and depart from this study for a greater fool than when he entered it. Nicholas Copernicus. So, am I a little bit pissed off about the state of the world? Yeah, you could say that.
Well, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to do what you all think I'm going to do, which is flip out!
This just in, folks. Science is full of shit and full of liars, and space is fake as a $3 bill. Who would have guessed it? And now, as we look for the perpetrators of the hoax, NASA, they're missing. We have an Amber Alert. Keep your eyes out for space shuttles and people who don't answer questions. And also look for people carrying around composite images or fake images. They were last seen dumping rockets into the Atlantic Ocean. They are heavily armed in bullshit, and they're not afraid to use it. Remember back in the day when they had people convinced they went to the moon? Astronauts on the moon.